Out of one team battle and into another. We bring you to this fight already in progress. A 3 versus 3 battle between Team RA and Team HB. The alt-mail deck you're seeing right in front of you is actually Mikado and not NeoBuster, as some who watch this channel would probably believe. And his opponent right now is Anubis, who is using Tachikaze. They're already both at grade 2 going into the grade 3 turn, so this is basically what the anime does. Skipping to grade 3 because fuck everything before that. Grade 3 ride is into Gaia Emperor and Mikado 2 passes. He actually could have just taken that attack and not cared, but that's his choice and he's entitled. Anubis did get one trigger, but only one. And now Altmail is here to make that dinosaur. Someone needs to be here when I say things like that. Let me pause the recording. And now that I have someone actually here co-commentating, after pausing the recording, we are back, and the first stride was Jiron. So he gave power to Pier, and as far as I can tell, Jiron is about to make the dinosaur. Ah, it was supposed to be better when someone was around. We go for 4 battle strategies, so the first attack is 12k to the Vanguard, a 5k block, but it's easy to see what's going to happen beyond this point. Okay, so I missed drive checks. I'm guessing a critical happened.
He got...
Oh, no, that was a heal trigger.
A heal.
So Knight of Twin Blades going in for the attack. Because, 2 is better than 1. Finally, we have Black Mantle. They say he used to be called Knight of White Mantle, but people got suspicious.
I think it's called Knight of Fragment now.
Actually, I just realized he's dark-skinned.
Derp.
He's a black guy called Knight of Black Mantle.
Derp.
That's as bad as the original Super Friends having an electricity-powered black guy called Black Vulcan. That's as bad as the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers having the Black Ranger as an actual black guy.
What the fuck?
And let's not forget that in that same series, the Yellow Ranger was the Asian. And back in the 90s, no one thought anything of it.
What the fuck has this conversation turned into?
Meanwhile, we have stride into a hammer. Gewalt? Yeah, hammer Gewalt. Destructive equipment. What?
Sounds like an Elsewhere term.
No, it sounds like a construction term. It sounds like he's not supposed to be in the card fight. It sounds like he's supposed to be helping to demolish a house. So what he's gonna do now is he's gonna just retire them, bring them back. That gets retired because Vanguard skill. Camera brings a grade 1 from the deck, probably going to be the one that soul charges 1, unflips 1, and he'll give 3k to the Vanguard just so that it changes the guard. Or he could just not do that. Giving 3k to it because camera does that, and the Beam Terror can also give 3k to a unit as well, so he could give another 3k to this Beam Terror just so that it hits for 18. Or he could just give it to Vanguard because it hits for a number, like what I was saying that should have been done earlier in a different way. But, you know, fuck that way. No one wants that way.
Knight of Great Spear.
Even now, it still gets use. You know, until Brave comes out. Then it'll be completely irrelevant.
Nah, I believe in the Great Spear. There was a game that I won using Great Spear's GB1 twice.
Alright, the Counterblast to give 2 units 5k. Why did you have the Counterblast to do that?
It was one of those person grade 2 gamed, I couldn't stride type of things.
Then how did you have GB1?
No, I strode, like, we both strode once, and then I couldn't stride. And Great Spear was the Vanguard.
Well, at least it's better than if Ultimail was the Vanguard in that situation. By the way, the dinos just ate Mikado's field. Like a McDonald's value meal.
No, stop.
You want... And I can just imagine Jigsawsaurus just going, you want fries with that?
Shut up, Noah. If I drop my PS4 controller with you, I will kill you.
I mean, just look at him. He's just looking like, you want fries with that?
Shut up.
You can't unsee it now. Now we have Divine Knight Ultimail. Stride skill, 2 units are called. Well, in this case, just 1, and plus 5k is given to 2 units. Pier also gains 2k. That's why it's at 14 right now. Flips one for Ultimail skill, and he's searching the deck right now. Chooses to call Slayman, because this man's gonna slay a man. For Mikado. No, this is actually horrible for Mikado for a very specific reason.
I would have called Mantle behind Pier.
No. No. There's a very specific reason why you don't do that. Mantle has a better ability of hitting by itself. Not only that, but he's gonna want to attack with that first anyway, so better it not be behind Mantle.
That Slayman column is on steroids. And what the fuck?
It's gonna get worse.
No, Mikado, unflip. No.
Mikado, unflip and soul charge. It's not optional. He's gonna drive check before he does it. No, okay, he did it.
Phew.
He saved himself checking a grade 3 Altmile.
Great.
Critical trigger. All the effects to Slayman. His power to slay the dinosaur just became that much stronger. And again.
No, actually, he must. You're right. He should have gave one of them all to Slayman.
He needed to give one of them all to Slayman.
Because he could have Slayman, Twin Sword, and then Twin Sword into something.
No, I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to make Slayman's column have so much pressure that all he'll have to do is counterblast one, call something beefy, and then just attack. And he'll use all of his guard on this side, and he won't be able to guard the other side. The problem is, if this doesn't work, he's in trouble. Although, considering what he's trying to do, it's going to work. Because after this, he'll just call a Knight of Black Mantle or something. Actually, he doesn't even have to go that far, because the front row is still all gaining 3k.
Yeah. By the way, Twin Sword's at 27.
Yeah, Twin Sword is at 27k, and that changes guard, so if he doesn't actually put it down, it'll be very easy for Anubis to just say he didn't know. And it would be Mikado's fault at that point. There was almost no point in calling that, but I can only assume it's better than calling nothing. Okay, he made it 27. So that's getting perfect guarded, and he has to intercept for the last one. So, good news for Anubis, he lived. Bad news is he has literally nothing to fight with this turn.
French fried dinosaur died.
So unless he just top decked into Stride, he's kind of in a bad situation now, Anubis is. And that's a stand trigger. So what he's going to do here is he's going to engorge. He's going to engorge on... If it was me, I would probably engorge on the trigger and the grade 0. Use the grade 0 skill to call something... Yeah, to call something in front of the Beam Terra. It'll gain 3k. The stand trigger will give the Vanguard 5k. And go back to the deck. And the Vanguard gains 3k. Well, 2k. Well, he can give it to the Vanguard or to the to the Beam Terror. He has that choice. Okay, he gave it all to Freezer Nix. It's supposed to be one other, but it technically doesn't matter because putting it on Beam Terror would do the exact same thing.
I mean, I don't know why he would give it to Freezer Nix. Dinosaurs go extinct if they freeze. Get it? Cold? Freeze? No? Okay.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
Or they're acting like Samus from what's that? What was that game where the ice
Fusion.
hurt?
Oh, Fusion. Because she was a Metroid.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is the most awkward thing you'll probably ever see a Royal Paladin player do in a turn.
I would switch the lion and the bell in this column, but that's just me.
I mean, if he uses stands, that's the smart thing to do, but at the same time, it doesn't matter at this point. Something's gonna hit. That's not even a matter of if. It's something is going to hit.
I know there's a certain someone who, when she goes to upload the videos and she watches this video, and here's the pun that I said, I'm gonna get killed.
I have so many videos to give now, and when I give videos, it kills my internet. I'm gonna have to find a way around that for future reference.
Does it kill your internet just because of the size of the videos?
It kills my internet because I think it's because I'm sharing files over Skype, but it might be because of how many I'm sharing and how big the file size is overall because of it. So I have to experiment with that.
Oh. 31 or 36k ultimate.
36k to critical. That's how this was gonna end if he didn't take one of the rear guard attacks. Moving on to the next game.